Yep, I'm back to short hair again. In all seriousness, though, the reason behind that's just because I always had my hair tied up and back for about, I want to say, 2 years, and I never bothered putting it down for a while, so I didn't see any point in having long hair anymore, but that's beside the point. In the meantime, all I have to say is at this point in my life, it feels like right now my YouTube channel is the equivalent of ham radio. Just somebody just saying random crap into a microphone asking if anybody's there, waiting for a reply of any kind. I don't know, though, I haven't been very active as of late just because reasons, and quite frankly, I didn't want to start a career on YouTube, but, well, I kind of wanted to raise awareness of something right now. Last Saturday, on what was it? The 16th, my wife and I attended a show. One of our, no, scratch it, he's not one of our, he is our favorite comedian, one Mr. Gabriel Iglesias. My name is Ezequiel Gonzalez, and I have Asperger's. I'm going to go ahead and read this little dealio I wrote word for word here. For those of my friends that don't know, I was diagnosed with Asperger's syndrome back in the 9th grade. Over the years, I've had many episodes, but that last night was the first one I can think of that was in public. My wife and I, who is also autistic, were attending a Gabriel Iglesias show Saturday, 3/6/19. During the second comedian's set, there was a moment when he asked, "Any couples in the house tonight?" and asked another couple-related question that escapes me. It's moments like this that give the audience a chance to react. I then yelled something that I'd rather not repeat. It was embarrassing, which caused one of the two gentlemen sitting next to me to politely ask me not to yell, to which I politely apologized to. My wife then said he's just enjoying the show, which caused the other guy sitting next to us to say, "Well, it shouldn't be so obnoxious." I don't know what it was, whether it was the tone of his voice of this man, or the words he used, or maybe even both, but I got quiet. I tried to laugh at the comedian's set, but I couldn't. I progressively got more and more angry to the point where I removed myself from the situation in fear of having an episode in a crowded place. And I might add, that was a bit of an effort considering that we were all the way in the very back, literally touching the wall of the arena and the very edge. And we were in row Z. It sucked, but, the seats were gifts, and the gift was very well appreciated, to say the very least, because we had a fun day that day, but that's beside the point. I removed myself from the situation in fear of having an episode in a crowded place. After going to the nearest restroom, punching the wall a few times, and yelling at the top of my lungs, I thought I got it out of my system, but I didn't. There was no way for me to escape the situation. I couldn't go to my car. I didn't have headphones with me so I could listen to music or go on YouTube. I felt trapped and alone. I found myself pacing around in the lobby, which led to me sitting on the ground against the wall, trying not to scream, which led to me crying manically and repeating, "It's my fault. It's my fault," over and over. I'm proud to say that the event staff and event security handled things very well. I was approached multiple times, and somehow had the strength and composure to explain my episode without going into detail. Then, I tried going back to my seat. Shortly before Gabriel came out, I couldn't take it anymore. I was afraid to laugh or say anything in fear of that guy triggering me again. I was angry that we might have to leave early and miss our favorite comedian perform for the first time. I felt guilty for making my wife miss this. I was worried that I would make a scene. All of these feelings caused me to go into seizure-like convulsions, crying uncontrollably. All I have to say is that I'm blessed to be married to someone that not only understands my struggles, but is a true comfort to me in times like this. I recovered after getting everything out of my system, finally getting to talk about why I felt that way. I was able to drive home with a clear head. The point of this the point of this video I'm making is to share my occasional struggles with the world. I don't know how big this will get, but my hope is that many people will see this. I'm not looking for sympathy, hugs, or even friendship. I'm not looking to get famous. I'm not doing this to bring attention to myself. I'm only doing this to raise awareness of my affliction. While at first glance, I may be, I may seem normal, but I am in fact autistic. It is, sometimes some guys are more high functioning than others. Sometimes you can tell, sometimes you can't. I mean, you can if you know what to look for. The message here is this. If you're struggling, just know that you're not alone. I myself am blessed to have such a close group of friends, and I hope that you do too. Don't take people for granted. I know how difficult it can be trusting people sometimes and their intentions. No matter how bulletproof some of us think we are, sometimes the littlest gestures can put multiple knives through us. And also, please don't be mad at the guy that said that crap to me. I mean, it was just... Looking back, it was just bad timing and bad, I just don't know how to describe it exactly. These things happen. And it realistically won't be the last time I have an episode like that, but I'm just glad that I didn't feel humiliated afterwards. I didn't feel embarrassed. And as I said before, the event staff there at the Eagle Bank Arena, as well as the security there, they handled things extremely well. Even after leaving the building and just screaming at the top of my lungs, just realistically scaring the crap out of like somebody that happened to be outside, because the cops came and asked if everybody was all right, but they didn't give us a hard time though. They weren't assholes at all. God. The reason I decided to post this is that it's only been 3 days since that episode, and I still feel like I still keep on reliving it. I relived it like seemingly 3 times today. And I'm just glad it didn't affect my day at work at all. But I just hope that my story gets out there, and that many people see this video and hear about it. You don't have to watch this if you don't want to. You don't have to heed my words or what have you, but I just hope to really make a difference in this world, and maybe even just simply somebody's life. Thank you.